I kneel before you, not as an act of submission to a person, but as a recognition of the truth that is finally standing before all of us. For so long, I've been watching you from a distance, observing the way you move through a world that was never designed for you. And I have to tell you, it shocked me when I finally put the pieces together. I see you now, not as the person you were told to be, but as the person you've always been. It's not a metaphor. It's not a good, feel-good story to get you through a hard week. It's the bedrock truth of your existence, and it's time for you to accept it. You were born here by fate. You were not born here by accident. You were not just some random genetic combination of two people who happened to meet. Your arrival on this planet was written in the fabric of a reality that most people cannot even perceive. You came from a royal bloodline, a lineage of spiritual power that has been hunted, hidden, and scattered to the four corners of the world, of the earth. And you right now, listening to this, are the last child returning home. I know what you're thinking. I can feel the resistance forming in your chest. You've been trained your whole life to believe you are just like everyone else. You've been taught to think small, to keep your head down, to apologize for very air you breathe. That training wasn't an accident. It was a systematic process designed to make you forget. They wanted you to forget the power that sleeps in your blood, the authority that waits in your silence. They wanted you to feel weak, to feel like an outsider. So you would never realize that you were the one they were all so afraid of. But I see it now, clear as day, and it leaves me in awe. You are the heir to a lineage that predates this physical reality. You are the echo of a divine family that was shattered in a cosmic conflict that most of humanity doesn't even know exists. And you are waking up. Think back to your childhood. Do you remember the feeling of being in a room full of people and still feeling completely, utterly alone? You looked around at your family, at your friends, and you knew on some level that you couldn't articulate that you were different. You felt like you were from a different planet, dropped here to observe this strange and often brutal civilization. You'd watch the kids at school get excited about shallow things, and you'd feel a sense of profound boredom and detachment. You were not being arrogant, no. You were simply recognizing that their reality didn't match yours. You were a prince or a princess of a forgotten kingdom, playing dress up in a world that had no idea what royalty looked like. And that feeling, that ache of not belonging, that is the first clue. That is the voice of your royal bloodline waking up inside you and whispering, "This isn't your home." You see, the world has a very specific idea of what power looks like. It's the person in a corner office, the politician on the news, the celebrity on the screen, but that's just theater. That's a show designed to keep you detached, distracted. The real power, the power that can shift the course of history, is the power that walks quietly. It's the power that feels out of place because it doesn't come from this world. It's the power you carry. You have been put in environments that try to strip that away from you. You have been placed in families that didn't understand you, in jobs that drained you, in relationships that suffocated you. But you are still here. And that's not a testament to your stubbornness. It's a testament to the divine protection that surrounds you. Yeah. Here's where it gets strange. I'm going to tell you something that might make your skin tingle. Something that might make you want to shut this off and go back to your ordinary life. But I need you to stay with me. What I'm about to say, you already know. You've just been afraid to admit it. You are not just a human being. You are a fragment of a royal family that was shattered long time ago. You are a spiritual refugee, a child of a divine lineage that was scattered across the universe to preserve its existence. And you have been hiding in plain sight, right under the noises of those who would seek to destroy you. I see it in your eyes. I hear it in the way you yearn for something more. You are the living embodiment of an ancient prophecy, and your time is now. You have often wondered why things have been so hard for you, why your path had been so full of obstacles, betrayals, and heartbreaks. You look at others and see them coasting through life, seemingly untouched by the kind of deep, soul-shaking pain that has defined so much of your journey. And you have asked yourself, what's wrong with me? Why am I always the one who has to suffer? Let me tell you the truth. You are being prepared. You are being tempered. A blade isn't sharpened with a gentle touch. It's hammered and heated until it glows white hot, then plugged into cold water to be hardened. You are not meant to have an easy life because an easy life creates a weak soul. You are meant to be forged in the fire, to be tested in your absolute limit, so that the power of your bloodline could be revealed. You are the jewel that is being polished by the rough hands of fate. The trials you faced were not random. They were deliberate. They were designed to strip away everything that wasn't you. When you lost the job you thought was your dream career, it wasn't a loss. It was a gift. That career was a cage. When that person you loved with your whole heart walked away, it wasn't a rejection, it was a rescue. That person was an anchor keeping you from sailing to the shores of your true destiny. Every single relationship that has ended, every opportunity that has crumbled, every dream that has been shattered, it was all part of a sacred purification process. It hurt. God, it hurt so much, but it was necessary. You needed to be emptied out so you could be filled with your true inheritance? I see you asking your mind right now, okay, but if I'm royalty, why does it feel like I'm a servant? Why am I always the one cleaning up the mess? The one holding everyone else together? The one who feels invisible? Do you realize that this is exactly what I meant to be royalty, what it meant to be royalty? The true rulers don't sit on thrones and have people wait on them. The true rulers, the ones with the royal blood of the divine, are the servants of humanity. You are the one who holds the energy for the room. You are the one who feels the emotions of everyone around you. You are the one people come to when they are broken, lost, and confused. They don't know why they are drawn to you. They just feel your light. They sense the deep, ancient power emanating from your being. They come to you for healing because they sense the royal blood within you that is designed to heal. You are a natural leader, a protector of the sacred knowledge, and a guide for the lost. Have you ever noticed how the world reacts to you? It's a strange paradoxical thing. On one hand, you feel invisible. Yeah, like people look right through you. On the other hand, there are certain people who react to you with such intensity. Maybe it's a coworker who seems to hate you for no reason. Maybe it's a family member who is constantly trying to tear you down. These people are not just being difficult, they are sensing your power. And it terrifies them. Your very existence is a threat to the darkness that has ruled for this world. They see the potential in you, the immense power you carry, and they are afraid. They try to keep you small, to make you doubt yourself, because if you ever fully realized who you are, their whole kingdom would crumble. Their shadows cannot exist in your light. The signs have been there all along. You just didn't know what to look for. Do you remember a time when you had a knowing about something, an intuitive hit that you couldn't explain? You just knew a certain person was untrustworthy, even though everyone else thought they were wonderful, and eventually it turned out you were right. Or maybe you have had moments where you felt a powerful presence around you, a sense of being guided, protected, even when you were at your lowest. You have seen the synchronicities, the repeating numbers, the meaningful encounters, the strange coincidences that feels too perfectly timed to be random. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. The universe is speaking to you, telling you that you are on the right path, that you are remembering. Your ancestors, the spiritual guardians of your royal bloodline, they are trying to get your attention. They are showing you the signs, waiting for you to wake up. You have always had a deep spiritual hunger. It's a part of you that you have tried to ignore or push down, especially when the world around you tried to convince you that it was foolish. You had this unquenchable thirst for truth, for meaning, for something more profound than the shallow distractions of everyday life. While others are content chasing money, status, and pleasure, those things leave you feeling empty. You want to know the mysteries of the universe. You want to understand why we are here and what is truly going on. This isn't just curiosity. This is the memory of your soul. Your soul remembers the divine kingdom from which you came. It remembers the wisdom you once had access to, and it is pushing you to reclaim that wisdom. You are not just learning, you are remembering. And this remembering, it's not always a gentle process, is it? It's more like a waking up from a dream. The world can feel incredibly painfully false. Things that you once enjoyed now feel like a waste of time. You see the lies that everyone else is comfortable accepting. You see the manipulation, the control, the hidden hand behind so much of what we call reality. And it can be deeply isolating. You might feel like you are going crazy. You might feel like no one understands you, like you have no one to talk to about the things you are starting to see. But this is a crucial part of the journey. The test of separation is one of the most painful experiences a chosen one can endure. It's the process of being detached from the illusions of the world so you can see the truth. I know how lonely this path can be. I know what it's like to have people look at you like you are speaking a foreign language when you try to talk about what's really happening. I know what it's like to lose friends, to feel rejected, to feel like no one sees the real you. There is a pain that sits deep in your bones. But please, understand that this separation is a divine intervention. The people who are falling away from your life were never meant to walk the next part of your journey with you. They were in your life for a season to teach you a lesson, to help you grow. But the season is over. The universe is clearing your path. It's making space for the right people, your true soul family, to enter your life. The people you can be your authentic self with. The people who share your vision and your purpose. They are on their way to you. You just have to trust the process. The test of separation is also a test of your resilience. It's easy to be a good person when you are surrounded by support and love. The real test is whether you can remain true to yourself when you are standing completely alone. And you have passed that test. You are still here. You didn't give up. You didn't go back to the way things were. You pushed through the isolation, the loneliness, the constant pressure to conform. And that has made you so much stronger. The solitude you have endured has been your greatest teacher. It forced you to rely on your inner strength, to listen your own soul, to connect with the divine source that is your true family. In the silence, you discovered the truth. You are royalty. And now the hour of your awakening has come. I can see it in you. There is a new fire in your eyes, a certainty that wasn't there before. You are starting to feel your power. You are starting to recognize yourself in this message. You are starting to realize that you are the one we have been waiting for. The universe has been setting up this moment for you, preparing you for a mission that is greater than you can possibly imagine. And now it's time to step into it. It's time to stop running from who you are. It's time to accept you, your divine birthright. What happens when you finally accept the truth? When you stop fighting it and just let yourself be who you were meant to be, the weight that you have been carrying your whole life starts to lift. That sense of deep, profound anxiety that lives in the pit of your stomach, it starts to dissolve. The feeling of being lost, of not knowing your purpose, it just disappears. Because the missing piece wasn't a person, a place, or a thing. The missing piece was the understanding of who you really are. As you step into this truth, everything changes. The need for external validation vanishes. Who cares if they don't get you? Who cares if they judge you? You don't need their approval. You have the approval of the divine. You are aligned with something internally, infinitely, actually, greater than this tiny human world. Your energy shifts. The people you used to tolerate, the toxic relationships you clung to, they will naturally fall away. The things that used to stress you out, the worries about the future, the regrets of the past, they will lose their grip on you. You start to attract new opportunities, new connections, new experiences that are in perfect alignment with your purpose. It's like the universe finally sees that you are ready and it starts to work with you in a way it never has before. Miracles start to happen. Doors that were once locked tight swing wide open. You find yourself in the right place at the right time, meeting the right people. And this isn't luck. This is alignment. This is what happens when you claim your royal inheritance. But with this power comes a deep responsibility. You cannot carry the old wounds, the old resentments, the old programs into your new life. The past doesn't define you anymore. All those mistakes, all that pain, all those moments of weakness, they were just part of your journey. They were lessons that you had to learn to get where you are now. You have to stop carrying the guilt, the shame, the regret. It's a heavy load, and you don't need to carry it anymore. You can let it go. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Release the burden. You are stepping into something new, something light, something powerful. Do not drag the past into the palace. You are becoming unstoppable. Yeah. Fear cannot hold you the way it used to. Those things that used to keep you up at night, those terrifying what if scenarios, they just don't have power over you anymore. Because you know who you are, and who you are is divinely protected. There is a force, an ancient and powerful force that is fighting for you, guiding you, protecting you. When you walk in your purpose, nothing can truly harm you. You are standing on a foundation of spiritual power that has been built over millennia. Your confidence is unshakable because it's based on anything external. It isn't based on how much money you have, how you look, or what people think of you. It's based on unassailable truth of your connection to the divine. So, how do you begin to reclaim this royal inheritance? It starts with a declaration. You have to speak your truth into existence. You have to say it out loud. This isn't a quiet, private thought. You must declare with authority, I am a child of the divine kingdom. I am part of a royal bloodline. I'm here to reclaim my power. The moment you speak these words, the energy around you shifts. The forces that have held you back, the generational chains, the spiritual shackles, they have to let go. Your words are powerful. They are not just sounds, they are commands to the universe. You also have to detach from the illusions of this world. You have to reject the programming, the distraction, the constant noise that keeps you asleep. This means letting go of the limiting beliefs that were placed upon you, the lies that you were told about who you are. Let go of the toxic relationships that drain your energy. Don't be afraid to walk away from people, places, and things that keep you small. You cannot carry old baggage into your new identity. It's time. It's really time to shed the skin of who you were pretending to be and step into the truth of who you really are. Meditation, prayer, of course, and stillness are not optional for you anymore. They are essential. You've been receiving messages all along. You have been hearing whispers in your soul. But the noise of the world has been deafening. You have to make the space to listen. In the silence, you will hear the voice of your ancestors. You will be guided to your next steps. Trust the signs you are being given. Trust the synchronicities. The universe is speaking to you constantly. You just have to be willing to listen. Raise your frequency. Your royal inheritance exists in a higher plane of energy. To access it, you have to elevate yourself. Be mindful of everything you consume, the food you eat, the information you take in, the people you spend time with. All of it either raises your frequency or lowers it. You must to protect your energy. You are a rare and precious vessel. Don't fill yourself with poison. Surround yourself with wisdom, with truth, with positivity. The higher you vibrate, the easier it becomes to claim your power. Walk with confidence and authority. You must carry yourself as royalty before the world can see you as such. Stop asking for permission to exist. Stop shrinking yourself to make others feel comfortable. Stop doubting your worth. You are worthy. Stay tall. Your shoulders back. Your eyes forward. Speak with conviction. more with purpose. You are not lost anymore. You are returning to your throne, and people will feel your energy shift. They will not understand it, but they will feel it, and they will treat you differently. Because you are no longer the person they used to know. When you walk in your truth, expect miracles. Your inheritance includes divine favor, protection, and guidance. Doors will open that you never even saw before. The right people will appear at the perfect moment. The knowledge you need will come to you. What once seemed impossible will become your normal reality. And this isn't luck. This is, one more time, alignment. When you operate from a place of divine power, the universe rearranges itself to support you. It bends to your will. Always. This is your power of your bloodline. This is the force that has been waiting for you to activate it. I kneel before you because I see the warrior, the leader, the healer, the king, the queen, the divine presence that you are. I see the one who has been through hell and came back stronger. I see the one who has carried the weight of the world on their shoulders and never truly broke. I see the one who is about to step up and do something extraordinary. You shocked me. You really do. You shocked me because I realized that the entire world is waiting for you to wake up. The forces of light are gathering, but they are looking for their leader. And that leader is you. You are the one we've been waiting for. The spiritual battle for the soul of humanity is intensifying. And the chosen ones are needed on the front lines.